back to another video. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much guys for always coming back to watch my video. If you're here for the first time, you're highly welcome. My name is Cynthia, and to my returning subscribers, I love you guys. I'll be showing us how to make this mini short dress with a wide sleeve. If you look at it, the sleeve is like a buba sleeve, so it's very wide. I'll be making use of 2.5 yards of crepe fabric. It's a little bit stretchy, not that stretchy. This is not really satin, but it's a crepe fabric anyway. This short dress is beautiful when it's short. The length of the dress is 35 inches. I'll add 1 inch for sewing allowance. That's 36 inches. I'm cutting the front and the back together. This is the back and this is the front. The front is folded into 2 and the back is also folded into 2. So I use the hip measurement plus 2 inches to fold the fabric. I have my zipper allowance here. My zipper allowance is 1.5 inches. That's for the back side. I'll go ahead and place the measurement. The shoulder measurement is 16 inches. Divided by 2 is 8 inches. I'll add half inch for sewing allowance. That's 8.5 inches. But the neck is a little bit wide. I'll be marking 4 inches for the wideness of the neck. I'm supposed to mark 4 inches here. I'll mark 3 and 3/4 for the neckline. I'll use the remaining 1/4 inch to join it with the facing. So I'll mark 3 and 3/4. I'll mark 1.5 inches for the back depth and 3.5 inches for the front depth. I will connect it. This is the back and this is the front. I will go to the shoulder here, mark 1 inch for shoulder slope. I will connect the shoulder slope to the neckline. So I will be placing the armhole. To get the armhole, you divide your bust measurement by 6 plus 1.5 inches. The one I'm working with is 8.1 inches. I will just round it to 8.5 inches because if you look at it, it's a little bit wide at the armpit there. So I will place 8.5 inches. Yeah, I will still mark the shoulder measurement here. 8.5 plus sewing allowance. I will connect it up. I will look for the midpoint. The midpoint is 4 1/4. So right from this midpoint, I will come inside by ½ inch and come inside by 3/4 inch. The ½ inch is for the back armhole, while the 3/4 inch is the front armhole. So this is now my chest line. Right on this chest line, I will place the bust measurement. 1/4 of the bust measurement is 10 inches. I'll mark 1.5 inches for sewing allowance. I will first connect the back armhole. I will connect the back armhole first and connect the front one. This is the back and this is the front. From shoulder to waist is 18 inches. From waist to hip is 9 inches. So I'll make a line here. This is the waistline. And this is the hip line. I'll place 1/4 of the waist measurement here. The waist measurement is 34 inches. Divided by 4 is 8.5. I will add 1.5 inches for sewing allowance. I'm not adding that to it. So I will go to the hip line and place 1/4 of the hip measurement. So 1/4 of the hip measurement is 11 inches. I'll mark ½ inch for ease, because it's a little bit free at the hip line. Then I'll add 1.5 inches for sewing allowance. I will mark exactly what I mark here. I have 13 inches. I will still place this 13 inches right on the bottom part here. I'll go ahead and connect it from the chest line to the waistline. I'll connect it from the waist to the hip, and from the hip I will bring it down to the length. Now we go to the waistline here. Since I have 1.5 inches for the zipper allowance, I'll mark 3/4 of an inch, and I will use the remaining 3/4 of an inch for the zipper allowance. Marking this just to eliminate zip pocket. What I will do is to take it up like so, and then bring it down. I will go ahead and cut it out. I will cut out the back neckline. I'm cutting out the back armhole. I will cut out the front neckline and the front armhole. I'll be cutting out the facing. I want the facing to cover up this place so I can use it to turn the shoulder. The length of my facing is 6 inches. I'll go ahead and cut out the sleeves. Sleeve length is 26 inches plus sewing allowance. The wideness of the sleeve is 11 inches plus sewing allowance. Remember we marked 8.5 inches for the armhole. I will mark 8.5 inches and add 1 inch for sewing allowance. That's 9.5 inches. I will go down by 4 inches right from the top and still mark 9.5 inches here. I will connect it like so and bring it down. I'll just bring it down nice. I'll use this to cut out the other sleeve. When we are done with the cutting, we'll go ahead and put the fabric together. So I will use the facing to turn the front neckline. I'll use the facing to turn the neckline. I'll use 1/2 inch for the neckline, turn it to the wrong side, and after I've done that, I will attach my zip here. I will take my zipper allowance and attach my zip here and stitch up the remaining parts. So guys, I'm done using the facing to turn the neckline. I've also attached the back zip. Before we join the front and the back together, I'll be showing us how to cut out this patch. This is the back side. I've already done this, and I will be adding some pearls or some beads to it. I have my beads here. I will use the machine to press the bead inside. I will press it round. I'll just do it round. Just use it to design it. You can use anything to design it. Just design it the way you would like it. You can use anything to design it. I will still do the same thing for the front side. I have my white fabric here. This is my paper tip. I will place this like so. So I'm cutting out 3 different sizes. This is the first size. I will use this for the second size, and then this sellotape also for the smaller size. I'll just demonstrate how to cut it out. So I'll just place it like so. I'll use this paper sellotape to trace it out. I'll use either this or this. So this is how wide I want mine to be. So for the front, I will cut out 3 of the big one, 4 of the medium size, and 4 of the small size. I use my shear scissors to cut it out. If you don't have a shear scissors, you can just cut it out with normal scissors and use a candle to burn the tip so that the fabric don't fray. I'll be showing us how to attach it. So I've cut out the whole patch. This is the big one. I'll place this here. I'll bring it a little bit out from here because of sewing allowance. Just spread it out the way you want it. So I use the back one to place the pattern. I want everything to be equal. You can use any design to design it. You can actually leave it like that if you don't want to design it. So I'll use my sewing machine or hand stitch to stitch it to the fabric. I'll stitch it around like so. I'll use sewing machine. I'll finish attaching the patches to the dress. I will bead everything after I finish sewing the dress. So go ahead and join the front and the back together, right side facing right side. I will use half inch to join the shoulders. So I will take it like so. I'll use this to wrap the back one. Use half inch to stitch it. I'll do the same thing for the other side. So my sewing allowance is 1.5 inches. So I will mark 1.5 inches all through like so. I'll do the same thing for the side. I'll stitch it here. After I've done that, I will join the sleeve. I use overlock machine to tidy up everything. I will fold 1 inch inside like so, stitch it, turn this to the wrong side, and use 1 inch to stitch it here. I've finished joining the front and the back together. I've also joined the sleeves. So this is the right side of the sleeve. I will turn the dress to the wrong side. I will tuck the sleeve inside. Right side facing right side. I'll match the side seam together. I will use half inch to stitch it round. I will do the same thing for the other side. So I've already hemmed the lower part. I use 1 inch to hem it. So guys, here's the finished look of the dress. I've finished attaching the sleeves. This is the back. So guys, we have come to the end of today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I will see you guys in my next one. Love you. Bye.